So when we're in the moment, and I think it is helpful for us that when we're in that moment of difficulty, whatever that is coming, again, back in Romans chapter 8, verse 18, whatever the sufferings of this present time is, it is that awareness of that particular moment that God is working this together just as he already started. And we are just in this process right now, seeing his marvelous work, and we're waiting for this final peace, this peace of glorification. He's working in our salvation. And here's the encouragement for you and me, brethren. When we are doubting in all this, we just need to go back and look at some simple parts. Do I love God? Do I love the things of God? Do I love the people of God? Am I loving like God? Am I seeing the evident hand in his life where he is stretching me and conforming me into the image of his Son? I can tell you in this moment, how about in facing your difficulty and facing your suffering, you ask this question: what is God teaching me in this moment to conform me into the image of his Son? Because that's what he's predestined me for, and that's what he wants in all of this. That's the good he is directing for in all this. That is the question I must be asking in this difficulty. How am I to be like his Son? Because the hope is coming. The good is going to come out, and the ultimate reward is going to come, glorification. So as we go through this passage, my encouragement to you is this: embrace the difficulties of whatever circumstance you're in, and embrace it with a kind of supernatural joy, because you know what God is doing in that to conform you into the image of his Son. And don't lose heart in the midst of that difficulty, because you know God's good hand is in it. You might see it in small ways. Maybe your sin clouds it in the moment, but you know from this truth God's promise is that he is working for good. And it may be painful in the moment. And even as I said last week, for every believer, what is true in every trial and every difficulty, the sorrows for the believer are temporary, the joys are eternal. So we're pressing through, and it might be slow going, but the Lord is faithful to accomplish these very things in us, and we can see his good fruits right now in our increasing love, in our increasing conformity to his Son, but ultimately in our increasing anticipation of this final aspect that he will glorify us.